back, everybody. Here we are. The boys are up at the big screen, which means analysis. What have we got?
Gyokeres, we talked about it. Yes, Jamie, we all know what Declan Rice can do, and yes, he was man of the match, but what Gyokeres is doing at the moment, the connection that they have with him, they make sure that this guy now, you can see, like I mentioned before, what he's good at and not what he's not good at. As you're going to see here, that reminded me something that we saw at the weekend. As you're going to see here, roll it. You're going to see Saliba is on the ball. Look at the little run. That's an old school run from a 9. Yes, make a run. See if you can go to goal. And if that defender didn't touch the ball, that would have been a 1v1. But he's aware there. He's not greedy. He's like, okay, I'm not going to force it. Yes, I cross it. We all know what's going to happen after. But if that connection didn't happen with him and Saliba, obviously that brought the goal of Bukayo Saka, that never happens. Let me bring you back. Go on. Let me bring you back to the weekend. And straight away, it's the same thing. Hey, that's Fulham played. Straight away, look at Eze. Straight away, he looks. They've been working at it. Utilize the guy in what he likes to do. Play the ball into the channel. Old school movement. Play it. Roll it properly. Now, yes, of course he cannot score. Boom, he turns straight away. Can I feed someone? Can I feed someone? Clever run from Bukayo Saka. And then, again, Bukayo Saka scores.
Is that happening more because he's running more, or they've got more confidence in him?
I think it's a confidence thing. I think it's something that maybe Mikel Arteta is asking them to do earlier, because as soon as Eze got that ball, he just controlled it and he turned straight away to the 9. He didn't look at that line, he looked at the line of the 9. And that's something that they were not doing with Gyokeres. So therefore, you're not going to see how good the guy is and what he likes to do.
Just a question for Jamie. If you're playing centre-half, who would you rather play against, Gyokeres or Havertz?
Oh, who would I rather play against? I'd probably rather play against Havertz. I'm just thinking of myself as an individual, because I think physically Gyokeres is probably a lot bigger and stronger than me in situations like that. But when I was actually looking at the run then, and this is something I'm not a coach, the only person that coaches me is my son, but he plays my position. And as soon as you let a striker get in here...
Between the two, yeah.
So if you always have to be goal side. So as soon as the striker gets this side of you, you're finished. It's over. Yeah. You know. So as soon as that happens now, stop now. Now, for instance, when I was playing, nearly every striker I played against was quicker than me.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why they play strikers. They're quick. So you've always got to be there. You've always got to be that side. It's like a discipline. You never let the striker get there.
But why would you say you've always got to be that? So we got taught as kids, we always go ball side as a defender. But what's the reason you go ball side as a defender? Well,
you'll get there first. And also, if let's say, for instance, you're Gyokeres and I'm the defender, as soon as that ball goes there, you're going to beat me to it. But if I'm here, and the ball gets played, yes, I might get there, but don't forget you're quicker than me. Me, as that ball's getting played, I'm already doing that. I used to always do that. I can read where the ball's going to go, and as soon as it happens, I'm doing that one. So I'm stopping you starting your run and almost giving myself a head start.
Understood.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about what Gyokeres is very good at. And we talked about Brian Brobby for Sunderland. Play the man before you play the ball. So defenders always look at the ball and look at what Gyokeres does. He goes to the man straight away. Boom. Body in. Then he lays it off. Always, because defenders are looking at the ball. They don't expect you to come. Look, he's looking. Boom, player, first. Then I secure the ball. Foul. You know how vital is that, guys? You know that when you're suffering in the game. Look at that ball. Boom. Straight away. It's something that they worked on, and he put his body in between the ball and the man. And then look at this one. Look at the run that he's going to make. He's asking for the ball, but it's interesting. Stay with the run. They didn't play him. That could have been the same thing again. But look at the fans. They're telling Declan Rice why you didn't pass the ball. Look at the reaction of Declan Rice. Declan Rice is going to tell the fans, relax. Hey, relax. Okay, this time they're going to play it to him. Ball's going to go on the side, and they fed him. But you know, that's not an easy finish. You have to put your leg above and try to guide it down. But then he was everywhere. He was running. Yes, the finish is not great. We all know about it. Same again. Body in. Rotate your defender almost like a center in basketball. Look at that run. Look at the generosity. Look at this. Those are the things that people sometimes will not mention as a striker because he didn't score and whatnot.
Can I ask you a question? If you could advise him to do one thing to make him into a top player, what would that be? You've showed the runs in behind. What more does he need to add to his game?
It's just like, you know, you need to know what you're good at, first and foremost. And I think what was very important, more important than anything, they needed to adapt to him. It's not so much, he won't be the type of striker that's going to do wonder things for you. He's not R9. I'm not having a go. Not a lot of people were R9, in all fairness. But I'm just saying, you need to adapt to him. He will make the generous run. But if you don't play that ball, what else can he do? Yeah. If you don't go on the outside to feed him, what else can he do? Harry Kane is not going to come in midfield and start to roll the ball and ping in on the left, ping in on the right. He's not going to do that. So it's not so much sometimes what the guys can do, is what you can do to enhance his game. And I think the Arsenal team now is doing that. They are enhancing his game. You can see what he's good at. I'm repeating the same thing, I know, but that's sometimes what's missing.
Absolutely fantastic. Jamie, do you want to take us to a break?
We're going to go to a break and then we're going to come back and we're going to give you even more of this top analysis and chat about... But if they beat West Ham at the weekend, they'll win the Premier League. It'll be all over. So that's how close they are right now. But you've still got to get across the line, still got to get there. But as I said, it looks a different team than what we saw probably 2 weeks ago.
High stakes, isn't it? Let's take a look at the highlights from the second half. Thierry, do you want to pick us up here wherever we jump in? Let's see where we go. Here we go.
Ooh, yes, but look, we all, you know, were... kind of, you can see that there is a tiny bit of contact, but Giuliano,
you think?
Yeah, but Giuliano Simeone stays up here. If he goes down here, then you're asking question, and then obviously he couldn't finish. And on that one, we have to say that if Giuliano Simeone goes down, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble because you would have to go to CVR. And then here, I think what on this one saves us is that the referee calls a foul here. Gabriel plays it well. Because here, it would have been, again, a little issue, but since you called a foul before, you don't need to see what's happening after.
Yeah, and you mentioned Gyokeres playing to his strengths, running in behind. Exactly what he's good at. I think Arsenal, at this point, growing in confidence and then finding the space. And it's a difficult one to keep down there. It bounces up right just before him, but if you look at his movement there, being in the right place at the right time, just couldn't get the right connection on it.
But we knew Atletico would get a chance towards the end of the game, and it come from the guy off the bench, Sorloth. You get here, it's looking dangerous. And when you think at this level in a semi-final, you're expecting your striker to catch that cleanly, whether he scores or not, but certainly to work the goalkeeper. And there was another half chance. So, listen, in a couple of occasions we've just seen there, they've had a little bit of luck, Arsenal, but I know from my own experience, if you want to win a Champions League, you need luck along the way. And if they are to win in the final, whoever it's up against, they'll need a little bit of luck in that game as well. That's the nature of cup competitions.
Yes, it is. OK, we're going to go to a break.